Welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. For this part, we're continuing our exploration, and we're going to be spending a lot of time in Lanayru specifically. First quarter of the video will be here in the fishing hole. Let's talk to the ducks.
Oh, I thought we were gonna eat them. Now I'm sad.
I thought we were gonna be one of them since we only dipped our lower half in.
Whoop.
Oh.
Sorry, I just had a snake a little bit.
In the trash.
That is not the bridge. Another reminder, I'm used to the Wii version where the map is flipped. The bridge is on the other side.
I'd like to see a speedrunner who's used to speedrunning one version of the game try to speedrun the other. I think that'd be fun.
That might qualify for GDQ's Mercy Kill streams.
I was gonna say, I know what you mean, but I was thinking like he'd have one game in one hand and one version of the other game in the other hand. What the fuck? I didn't know this.
Yep, there's a bottle here.
Link looks about as amazed as you do, Yoshi.
I mean, I just didn't know.
Hit your head on the hut. Hit it. Damn it.
No, he respects fishing.
Ah!
The fish should speak. Oh.
You mean like those weird tattoos you put on your hand?
There's no prompt. You need to go into first person and look at the pictures, and Hannah will tell you about them.
Aw.
Me and my husband.
Billy the Bass, he sings to me.
I thought that was the less important information.
My ex?
No one is ever this photogenic when taking fishing photos. Yeah, that's more like it.
More like that, yeah.
I'll put this on my Facebook banner.
So yeah, Koro, Iza, and Henna are all siblings. And you can kind of tell not because they look similar, but because they all have birds with them.
I love how this photo looks like it was taken directly from the N64, like
Yep.
they didn't try to modernize it or anything.
And when you look at that photo, Henna's back gets itchy just like the original fisherman did.
That's awesome.
Okay.
See, there's voice acting in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, she says okay. The mailman says, hey.
So let's get to fishing. Actually, fishing in the boat is different from fishing on land. Like, mechanically, it's a bit different. The main reason you would want to do this at all is that there is a heart piece out here.
You have to fish for it?
If you can aim. There we go.
Hey.
Thinking if you used the boomerang, she would yell at you for cheating.
I love how she clapped and she was like, what's that?
Wow, what the fuck is that?
Hooray! What did you do? Let's actually do the fish. You are actually sort of in control of the lure. You're able to shake it around and attract the fish's attention. Different lures act differently when you're shaking them. This basic one just moves around. Just meant to imitate a small fish, I guess.
Oh, that bass is wanting it.
Then you pull back, that catches in the fish's mouth, and then you can reel in from there. Some of the fish are more ornery than others. In that case, if they jump out of the water, let go of the control stick to give it slack. Otherwise, you might actually break the line.
Oh, this is really nostalgic. It reminds me of this PS1 fishing game with amazing music I used to play.
Here's the problem with the boat, though. The fish can get caught underneath it.
What? That's dumb.
So the boat itself causes the fish to despawn?
Something like that. If anything, it takes too long to pull it in, and then it just times out.
I remember doing this once, and I got frustrated, and I didn't try again. But of course, I was young.
You kind of need to be ready on A.
I feel like once the boat thing happened, I would get frustrated and quit too. Unless it's like a mandatory quest.
You can't save Zelda unless you catch one fish. I know you mentioned that fishing game before, I think when we were doing Sonic Heroes. Do you know what it's called?
Yes, but there's like one word and I keep forgetting. Saltwater sport fishing, that's what it's called.
Sport fishing.
I keep seeing it for like $5 at the game store. I have no clue why I haven't bought it yet.
Maybe you have a trauma. You know, since we had a photo of the old fisherman from the N64 version, I remember I would spend literally hours in the N64 one just fishing aimlessly. Just not even just so I could get the best fish, because it actually was pretty relaxing and therapeutic. But I remember, like, doing the boat thing in this one, the fishing was not therapeutic. I remember it being kind of not great and pissing me off, actually. It had the opposite effect.
It is actually a bit stressful.
Like, and that's not even me going like, oh, the N64 version, that was real fishing. It was like, no, you were relaxed in a pond, and you could spend as much time as you want. Where here, you have to row around in a boat and make sure that it doesn't despawn when it hits the boat, and you have an annoying character behind you.
She doesn't want to be here.
Why doesn't he have his own little fishing rod?
Aww. Oh, I want to break those.
Oh, I see my hell.
That's mine. Don't fucking touch it.
Remember this?
Oh boy.
This is a minigame. Much like the fishing itself, this is completely optional, but this is a 100% Let's Play, so for me it isn't.
Oh. Is this what you all were talking about in Smooth Moves?
This is Roll Goal. I think you're able to control this with the gyroscope in the Wii pad. It's about as finicky as it was on the Wii.
Great.
You have to move the marble around this little course. If it falls off at all, you fail. Even if you somehow cheated and make it bounce to the end, you fail. It needs to stay on the path. You need to roll it to the end the correct way.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. Do you only need... Is this the only one, though, or is there, like, a bunch of levels?
There's a bunch of them. Each one unlocks when you complete the next one.
Oh, boy. Because I remember there was a microgame in Smooth Moves that was like that, and when I completed it, I just heard Yoshi go, "Oh my god, you did it." And I was like, what?
That was just me being like, facetious, just because I was like, wow, that was hard. Just put the ball in the hole, and all you had to do was tilt it. It wasn't me being like,
yeah, because either like Wang or Thorn brought up afterwards this minigame, and I thought that was in relation to that.
No, this is being a dick. But yeah, this is a pretty infamous thing. I believe this was also another thing I tried once and then stopped.
If it falls, you only need to redo this level, right?
Right.
Oh, I was worried you'd have to start from the first level again.
Like they would have Mario Brothers logic. Oh, you died 3 times, you gotta start from 1-1.
I think this game would have gotten like 7 out of 10s if that were the case, just because of this.
This game was phenomenal, the graphics were ahead of its time, sort of, and you know what?
And roll goal 7.
And roll goal. Like, they didn't even separate that from the pros, they just wrote that in and they were like, yeah, 7. I was wondering, like, oh, I wonder if because it's on Wii U, it'd be easier. Because they would let you use the control stick, but it looks about the same.
I can't remember if you use the pad or the control stick itself. If anything, I'm managing to keep it actually steady at 90-degree angles, so maybe. Again, I recorded this years ago.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. I imagine if you could look down at the gamepad at this. Oh, dude, you know what would have been great? Just seeing the whole board on the gamepad, not just the little camera you're seeing here. That would make it real interesting.
Yeah, crap. Got overexcited.
Oh yeah, it's per attempt. That's right. You have to pay every time.
Oh, so it's like gambling, but with skill.
Except you don't really win. Well, actually, no, that's what gambling's like. You don't really win. I went to a casino back before I left Minnesota. Wasn't fun. It was really boring, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have the impulse to try again. Like, I just put the money in the machine and I pulled the little lever and then I lost and I was like, I don't understand, and then I just left.
Well, I'm sure that's not the worst thing that you don't like doing.
I mean, if anything, like, I just wish I was at a casino with, like, blackjack or something, because at least that has some sort of engagement, but slot machines are literally, you pull the thing and then you lose.
But it's also Genshin.
At least I'm in control of my doom there. Because there's at least 3 banners for me to pick.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is where it gets tricky. Now we get slopes. Now you have to take momentum into account.
Oh man, we're getting radical now. The coloring is pretty genius, though.
Yeah.
If everything was the same color, this would be impossible.
Can I say I'm really glad you said that it's getting radical now?
Yeah, because it's got like a little like bank or a half pipe.
I mean, it would be neat if they had little obstacles. Oh, fuck this. Never mind.
This is the worry.
I was thinking more like you gotta get the ball through like a tiny ring of fire, but this is worse.
Aw, I'd like that. Even if it sucked, I'd like it.
The key with those slopes is to push it forward, and as soon as it starts coming up on the upward slope, pull back. That way you actually catch it on the end and you don't just go flying off. And I should point out, every time you finish one of these, you need to leave the hut and come back in to reload the area, and then the next game will be ready.
That's annoying in itself.
It is.
Ah, you're doing real well, though. That was your only your second fail. That was only your third fail. All right, Oh. I'm sorry, this is pretty funny. I'm sure it was not funny at the time.
This is what roll goal is mostly like. I couldn't just cut this out.
No, it'd be disingenuous. It wouldn't be the real experience of Twilight Princess.
I also like how you can't cheat this, like if the ball somehow flies over there, the character's like, oh, that wasn't a real attempt. Fuck you.
Few indeed.
Don't you feel me? Pitying me? How dare you?
The ultimate fish book. You know what this looks like? It looks like one of those composition books you'd have in school. You know, the ones with like the black and white, like camo cover? Yeah.
The ultimate fish book, my high school journal.
It's got notes on chemistry and shitty drawings of anime boys.
Don't worry, I'll get good at it in a couple years and I'll make bank.
And now I'm a fisherwoman.
Damn it. Sound like Horse Girl.
Yeah, but for fishes, like I was gonna say she had a crush on like a guy named Jimmy Fishwell, but it was actually just a drawing she made of a fish with human hands and feet.
No one would have a crush on someone named Jimmy Fishwell.
You say that now, but to all my commenters right now, tell me you would date Jimmy Fishwell.
Yeah, get that engagement up.
Oh, you do unlock something for it, the frog lure.
Oh, a new lure.
You don't really need the... Actually, do you use... You might use the frog lure for one fish.
Is that it on the bottom left of the wall?
Yep, that's the frog lure.
It's kind of cute.
I like the little frog legs.
Ribbit. Yeah, see, she thinks it's cute. I mean, she thinks most things are cute, it seems, but...
No!
No, don't look at the...
Okay.
I have nothing to say for myself.
Did you like my game roll goal?
No, you can call it a scam. I won't be mad.
Okay, did you like it though?
Bye. Oh. Well, I mean, I think that's an indicator whether or not he liked it.
Alright, I've had my fill of fishing for a little while at least. We will be coming back because I do want to fill out the fish journal. What about the tiny legs of a wolf?
Yeah. Or fish legs.
Of a wolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
That needs to be a monster in this game.
Sounds like a fun place to go later in the game.
Let's give it a try now.
And we never saw him Harry again.
I liked how the theme of Zora's Domain kind of worked with the transition. Brrr. Snow Peak's not a lot to look at. There's not a lot you can see because most of it is fog. But we will be coming back here later in the game. Oh, I could have caught that. There we go. I think that's on the ground floor.
Come on. Okay.
He said, come on. There's a few of these guys floating around in these cliffs. The important thing is angle yourself so that you don't leap at them and then just jump off the cliff.
I've been prone to doing that. I really thought he was gonna flip and miss and just fall straight down.
Yeah.
Then one of the Zoras holds up like a 9 on a card. Not even a 10.
7 out of 10, Twilight Princess.
A 9-7 and a roll goal for some reason.
Damn it, you stole my joke.
Welcome to the Olympics.
That back there is actually a shortcut out to Hyrule Field.
Why don't we just get you a saddle with a handle on it, Midna, so that way you're not just constantly getting flung?
Hard to tell, but those are rocks.
It's very dark.
There we go. I've been waiting for you! Oh,
Did you break my rocks?
I've been looking for someone to do that.
Hey, buddy, you got a quarter? Ah!
Is that a Lizalfos?
yeah.
Huh. I remember in an earlier part I said they looked cool. I don't know if my opinion has just changed since then. That guy looked silly.
This is a little secret room that we're gonna have to come back to later. After we've been to Snow Peak, in fact. You can tell because of the ice.
Pretty frosty in here.
Oh, there's another one.
You will not ignore me. Oh, I wish you ignored me.
There's something so sucker punchy about Wolf Link's dash attack.
Like sucker punchy as in like the action of sucker punching?
That it's so quick and sudden. It's like you're not paying attention, then bam.
I see.
I mean, I do like that it's basically like a right jab that you're
Yeah.
not expecting. Made even more impressive since he has no fingers.
What are you doing here?
He's the mailman.
Why is he, yes, thank you. Why is he hiding behind the throne?
He's got to read his mail.
Every mailman's got to panic at least once in their life.
I feel like I may need to explain why I asked the action of sucker punching. Like, what other kind of sucker punching is there? I thought, like...
Is that when he slaps someone with a lollipop?
I thought you were referring to the game development studio, and I thought that, like, that was, like, a Sly Cooperly thing for some reason. I don't know if you've ever played Sly Cooper.
I have. It was years ago, though.
Okay, I've never played it, so that's why I was like,
And we're back here.
All these caves look like drooling baby mouths, and I don't like it. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo, fish live in me, gaga.
Now will you start the conversation? Now that you said all that.
Was that you? I'm out of here.
Okay, you don't have to do the flip. You can just stop.
I have to do the flip. Otherwise, I can't breathe. Hey, Isa.
Yeah, hey, I heard your brother can't fish.
Yeah, he's a disappointment. Huh? My brother?
I'm not sure if I was supposed to be able to do something with Isa yet. I guess we'll find out.
At this point in time, I'm not even sure.
We eventually will.
Yeah.
I do not. I do that plenty.
I do not. I do that.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, butterfly.
Pay attention to me, bitch.
Please.
Please. God, that's so metal. How he just tears it out of him with his mouth.
Yeah. Remember that amphitheater for later. We will have to come back there. Oops.
Ah, my fans. I love how they can't continue to run in panic. It's because you're talking to another dog.
Haven't seen you in a minute.
I want to have a rager.
Can I just give you the pouch so I can leave?
I mean, if you're on its back when it was flying around, its back would expand out because of the wings, and then you'd fall off and die, but you know.
I mean, hey, thanks for the cash either way.
Yeah, do what you want. Just give me $50.
Agatha is really just all questions.
Never any answers.
Is she actually a princess? Is she just very rich? Where are her parents?
I don't know, but somehow she became playable in Hyrule Warriors.
Is she Zelda's little sister or cousin or something?
Oh, now that's a theory.
Like the sister no one talks about.
They thought it'd be cruel to hide her in the attic.
And it makes sense. Zelda's name starts with a Z, and Agatha starts with an A to Z, so it's like complete opposites.
And they have 22 siblings.
Oh.
Don't talk to the cat.
Like, Bagatha and Kagatha and Dagatha.
Then Zelda's when they just got sick of it.
Hey!
Infamous, they say.
Good lord, what did he do?
What didn't I do by this point? He says, taking his seat. Like,
Where do I even start? They list off literally every different action he's ever taken.
I've rolled into 5 chests and 10 doors.
I was born, I had skin, I had hair, I had organs.
This is gonna sound weird, but none of you guys can vote, right?
No, I'm the only one? Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, anyway.
Aru's the guy who's going to help us get to our next dungeon. But that's not going to be for a couple parts, because there is so much stuff to do in the meantime. Look who it is again.
From a distance, I thought that was a big cuckoo.
Well, he will start with meat.
My horoscope says I will be a big chicken in Yoshi's eyes.
He's right.
Well, it's been a long time, but we've met a normal-looking man.
It
Yeah,
was very normal.
next to what appears to be a statue woman who hasn't blinked. Okay.
You know, I was thinking of his appearance too, because his name is Shad, and the only other Shad that I can think of is Shad Gaspard, who was a wrestler and was an absolute fucking unit. So seeing this little dorky boy in comparison to that.
This little troop here, including Aru, are the people who are going to help us through the second half of the game. Each of them is going to help get us to the next dungeon. And by talking to them, you kind of get hints as to where they'll be, where the next dungeon is, and their involvement in it.
Forgive me if I come off as rude. I don't have any real social etiquette.
Also, I glued a paintbrush to my forehead.
Forgive me if I'm rude, I just really don't like you. Sorry, was that rude?
In that case, good.
I end a lot of sentences in yeah.
Did you like how I modeled for a brief second? There I go.
I recognize that helmet. And that mustache.
Oh!
It's Surrogate Dad.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Are you watching The Wife?
Nope.
Did you leave her alone pregnant in the village?
Yep.
That's the helmet back.
This is the helmet that makes me blind to all my responsibilities.
See, she lives here, Mary says, pointing at the map.
Hi.
Hang on, one more. Yeah. All right.
Kitty.
Now we can leave.
Something tells me that cat has. I forgot about you.
Meow!
Yeah, see, he kind of did it.
I thought his head popped off like a cartoon.
You did it!
Woo! Like he's Jack Skellington or something.
Okay, the sound can stop now, please.
No, not you. You.
Welcome to Malomart.
I'm farsighted in all things. I can't see your face.
I'm going to assume there's no one in front of me and walk.
There's a new type of bomb. It's sort of this game's replacement for the bomb chews. It's the bomb lings. We've actually seen them, sort of like the bomb fish being an actual animal in the game. The bomb lings were those bugs that when we attacked them would just explode. But when you actually use the bomb ling item, they start running forward. So basically a bomb chew. But true to Twilight Princess, it's that, but ugly.
Oh! Did you see that vulture ram his face into the pole?
I can't tell if you're exhausted or you're waiting for something to run you over.
Or if you're just playing the guess what the cloud is shaped like game.
It's shaped like hot spring water. But yeah, that bridge was what was just rebuilt now. So we can actually come in from the other side of Hyrule Castle Town. No, no, God, don't!
He was ready to get away.
I guess.
I mean, I got in.
Well done. You let me in and I'm dressed like a fish knight.
Everything in this game. It's just everything.
Everyone leaves my house.
Nothing she didn't say with an intensely clenched fist. It's very unsanitary. No, but she did scream it.
It's a sound very similar to after you inject a newborn.
I have a telescope.
That's my one ability. Impressed? Yes or no? Okay, good.
All right, so now that we saw that Goron lying on the ground, completely burnt out, we need to carry a jug of mallow.
There's no water, he's just in it.
Yeah.
The tricky thing with this is there are levers and there are boblins, there's those vultures, and if you take too long, the water goes cold anyway.
Wasn't there a mission in Majora's Mask that was kind of like this?
I think so.
Like with the exploding barrel and you only had a little bit amount of time to get to it somewhere? Yeah.
This is much more annoying.
Whoa! Oh, really? God.
Yeah, because in Majora's Mask, like, you had this long Looney Tunes fuse, so you had plenty of time, and you could also buy, like, an extra keg from a different spot.
And you could see the fuse.
Yeah. You could also just, like, pull it out and just put it in front and fire an arrow, you were done.
Well, I'm peeing.
Very therapeutic. Well, let's try that again.
Certainly hope you didn't fail. That was the only barrel we had.
Are you laughing at me?
Yes!
So there is a trick with this. It has to do with this cliff. You stay on the cliff. This avoids pretty much all of the levers. It's too close to the cliff for most of them to spawn. And there are bulbins around here, but you can just snipe them from a distance.
Whoa.
And most of the birds don't come around here either.
That was a hell of a shot to get that second one.
Thank you for not bringing up that I missed the third.
Yeah, you're welcome. Because I was too impressed with the second one. Like, I don't give a shit. It's like doing a backflip and then tripping on a toenail. I don't care. You did a backflip. It was great. Ah!
Give me a hug!
I want hot water! For a second, I really thought you were gonna say, oh yeah, if you go cliffside, like, the water stays hot because you're in the sun, but then I was gonna say, no, that's stupid, because you're already in the sun on the grass.
If hot spring water stays hot just because it's in the sun, I feel like it's too late for climate change to be reversed at this point in Hyrule.
Oh, Epona's still here. I forgot.
I'm so hungry.
Pour it on you, sure.
Eh, it just went cold.
Oh!
I'm bleeding!
Falls through the bridge. Ah!
Epona does look really sad. What have you done?
Wait for it. How are you juggling that? You could see him. You could see on Link's head, it was jiggling up and down because he was following him rolling. But there we go. We got that heart piece, and then when we go back into Castletown, the hot spring vendor will be open, so we can get a bottle of hot spring water and bring it to the other Goron outside. That's the way to do that mission. Right, there it is. And I think there's a cavern up here. Yeah, there it is. Oh no.
Ah, salutations, friends. I'm not like you anymore.
Just took off his hat and spanked him.
That poked him in the face. I don't think I mean to do that.
It does come off as bullying, but it's still pretty funny.
Oh!
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
At least you got some pots to destroy to let out your anger.
Your 3-second anger. Wow, okay. Let out your anger in me first.
I can't.
Now I have too much anger!
Now my anger will build up over years and it will be bad.
And no one can see it anymore.
Grabbing a couple pose. There's one outside on the bridge we just unlocked, and there's one down south I'll be getting next. So many unnecessary flips. Here we go. I like the Goron babies. They're just always bouncing.
Oh, they sound like little kids. I mean, they are little kids, but you know what I mean. Like actual little kids, and not like an adult voicing your kid.
It's not about being strong. It's about feeling strong.
It's about drinking strong.
It's about feeling strong. And he punches the rock and he breaks his arm.
Well, I no longer feel strong.
It'll take a little while. The only purpose of that is to open up a shortcut that by this point in the game you don't need.
Oh, great.
But you know, it'll always be nagging you in the back of your mind if you don't take care of it.
Shortcut to the river! Or the lake, rather.
It just autoplayed to the next video for me, so this is him standing up.
Yeah, next time we'll be going back to Lake Hylia. We'll be spending most of the time there. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. And then in part 17, we will continue to the desert, because the desert is connected directly to the lake. Next part will be a good bit shorter than this one. It was like 2.5 hours, excluding editing, of just collection and stuff. There was no good, clean places to cut it off, at least in a way that made all 3 videos even. So the last 2 were kind of long. Part 16 will be shorter.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you did a lot of fishing and roll goal, so...
Hope it was worth it.